Hello and welcome to the Ridiculously Good VA Show with Tracy Daviero. If you are a virtual assistant or want to be one, this is the place to learn the tips and tricks you need to become a ridiculously good VA. I've been a part of the VA industry since 1998, and I'm excited to get to know you and help you build an amazing business. Let's go. Hey there, I'm Tracy Daviero, the confidence coach for virtual assistants, and I want to welcome you to another episode of the podcast that teaches you how to be a ridiculously good virtual assistant. Every week I bring you insights, strategies, and hopefully a little encouragement to help you grow your VA business with the confidence, clarity, and consistency that you need. Today I want to talk about clients who gladly pay premium prices for the support that they need. They're out there. Today's quote is from Warren Buffett. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. When we think about getting clients, it's not just about what we charge. It's about what we do for them and how they value it. And that's what we're talking about today. Let's go. In today's episode, we're talking about a really important mindset shift that you have to make as a virtual assistant. It's also one that will directly affect how much you earn, the kind of clients you work with, and how your business grows. See, it's important, right? We're talking about clients who gladly pay premium prices for the support that they need. Not the budget shoppers, not the tire kickers, not the people who say they want help and then disappear when you send them your rate card. We're talking about the clients who appreciate expertise, the ones who look for it, the ones who value your time, the ones who understand what return on investment is, the ones who want their business to grow and will pay well for the right support. And yes, there are a lot of them. Even if you haven't found any yet, do not make the mistake that they are not out there, because I guarantee you they are. Today we're going to walk through why premium clients exist, what they're really paying for, and how you can position your VA business to attract them. But before we talk strategy, let's address the thoughts you're probably having right this second. Yes, there will always be clients who want the cheapest option. And yes, also, there will always be clients who want the best option. Premium clients fall into the second category. They're not looking for a deal. They're looking for results. Think about yourself. When have you invested in something at a higher price or paid more than you wanted to or thought you should because you wanted the best support and it wasn't the cheapest option that you found? When I first started my VA business, I struggled a lot. I've told you this. I did so many things wrong. When I started working with a business coach, I didn't pick the cheapest business coach. In fact, I invested a lot of money in coaching because I really wanted to work with high-level clients. I knew that that was who I deserved to work with and who I wanted to work with. 6- and 7-figure business coaches. I didn't even know anyone who made 6 figures, let alone 7 at the time. So what made me the best support for them? I had to do this mindset shift. I was good enough. I was the best. So I did the work to up-level my services and my mindset and my service offerings and working with the clients that I needed to get the experience that those high earners needed. The only way that I could do that was to work with a coach who could show me the way. I had never been there. I needed someone to help me. And that's what I did. And it worked. Now, I've also worked with coaches that did not cost that much for various reasons, and that's okay too. But what I want to illustrate here is to show you that there are reasons that people invest in premium services at different times of their business. And the biggest reason is to get the results that they're looking for. Your clients will pay you when you can confidently provide them with the results that they need in their business. Knowing that things are getting done and that they're working for them so that they can concentrate on delivering what they do best, which is working with their own amazing clients. Premium clients exist because they value their time, they value competence, they value speed, they value confidence, and they value outcomes. And most importantly, they value not having to figure everything out on their own. That's not what they're interested in doing. They're not interested in learning how to market their business or do their books or, right? When you think about your own business, how many times have you been willing to pay more because you wanted an easier path or clearer results? Your clients are the same as you. They think the same way. Premium clients aren't paying for hours. They're paying for impact. They're paying to get stuff done. They're paying for peace of mind. They're paying for your ability to take something completely off their plate. They're paying for efficiency and for professionalism and for your confidence, your clarity, and your experience. And yes, even if you've only been a VA for a little amount of time, you bring experience from every job and every part of your career. Everything you've ever done is part of your value. You're not new to admin. You might be a new VA, as in a new business owner, but that is not the same thing. I tell you guys this all the time. When my VA business took off, after I did the training, the coaching, the mindset work, and started working with my clients, my target clients, those 6 and 7 figure business coaches, I quickly moved to being on a waiting list and having a referral only business. How? Because my clients networked in their own coaching circles and they referred me to their colleagues. Well, actually, to be honest, they didn't refer me all the time, but people kept asking, and their coach kept referring me to her coaching circle clients. Why? Because she knew that I could do the things that they needed to move their business forward, which in turn moved her business forward. So it's very, very important, isn't it? My clients never nickeled and dimed me at that level. They said, here's what I need. I trust you because you work with so-and-so, or because my coach told me to trust you. And my coach told me that you can help me. It's an excellent place to be when you find your people and you develop that name for yourself. My name was Telesummit Girl. I can tell you about Telesummit Girl. What is a Telesummit, Tracy? It's an online conference is all it is. And at the time, whenever that was what we were doing, it was all audio. Now, of course, we have so much video going on that I would be the online conference girl, but I don't think it has the same kind of ring. But that's who I was, and that's how people knew about me. Call the Telesummit Girl to get your Telesummit done. It was pretty clear, wasn't it? Premium clients want things done. They want them done well and done right, and done without them having to micromanage you. And if you can deliver that, all of a sudden you are worth more than an hourly rate could ever show them. There's a few behaviors that indicate that a premium client has the right mindset. This is important to note because you do need to take your cues from your clients or potential clients as you're doing your connecting and networking. You can't make them be a premium client. Just because you want them to be or because you think they are does not make it so. They have to be there, ready for you. So how can you tell? They respond quickly. They make decisions easily. That's actually a really huge one. They're direct about what they need. They appreciate structure and boundaries. They talk about growth. They value relationships. They talk about solutions, not prices. And most importantly, they want to know, can you help me? Not, how much do you cost? How cheap are you? If you haven't had one of these conversations yet, you probably even doubt that they exist, but I tell you they do. It's so important for you to know that they do happen all the time, and they are totally awesome. We spend so much time worrying that someone will think we're too expensive or maybe that we don't have enough experience. We think that they need to know every last thing that we're doing at all times of the day in order to prove to them that we're working so hard for them, don't we? I did that, you guys. I did it a lot. I reported back every little thing that I did. Good, eh, Ma? I did it. Yeah, see what I did? Look at all the things that I did. I'm so valuable. But the truth is, they don't care. They're busy. They don't want to micromanage you, and you don't have to keep them posted on every minute of your day. You only have to make them feel that things are moving forward and then let them know when things are done. I created detailed checklists when I was working as Telesummit Girl. Tons of balls in the air. I had so many checklists. They were long and they were detailed. All the client needed to know was what I needed from them, and they needed to know when XYZ step was ready to go. The details were my business. The summary was theirs. They were hiring me to do it all, not have to watch me do it or guide me through it or pull me through it, even at that point, right? Don't waste your energy on clients who are not ready for this kind of mindset. When you recognize premium client traits, you can elevate the conversation and build strong working relationships a whole lot faster. Now, here's where we connect your mindset to the results that you get. A lot of VAs struggle to attract premium clients because they undercharge, they undervalue themselves. They don't speak confidently enough about what they can do. They lead with tasks instead of outcomes or results. They say yes to anything because they're afraid to lose work or money. They sound unsure in discovery calls, or they let the clients run the discovery call. They don't have boundaries or processes in place for anything, and they try to appeal to everyone instead of speaking directly to their ideal client in their marketing. Most of this comes back to confidence. And if any of these sound familiar, well, then I'm glad you're listening today. If you're not confident in your value, it's almost impossible for a premium client to trust that you can deliver the level of support that they need or that they want. You know, I always tell you that you have to believe you can help your clients before they can believe it. And you have to know that you're the only one that they should hire. I'm the best. Has to be in your head. That's confidence. But it's also preparation. You need to know clearly what you can do for them. And you have to be able to articulate that to them in any conversation, in any situation. And yeah, that takes practice. If you can't clearly state your services and rates without stumbling through them, you need more practice. And I'm not talking about an elevator pitch. You guys know I hate those. You know I hate those. Don't try to summarize everything you know into 30 seconds of a run-on sentence. Ugh, please don't. Work your service offering that this particular client that you're speaking with right now needs in the moment into a clear sentence or two. I can help you get your newsletter done every month. I can help you get more visibility for your business using Pinterest. I can help you get your books in order by the end of the year. And the same goes for your rates. My rate for doing your newsletter every month is $50. My rate for managing your Pinterest marketing for you is $500 a month. My rate for getting your books in order right now is $800. Or whatever the price is. Whatever the service is and whatever the price is. That's clarity, isn't it, right? My price to do this is this. End of story. This is literally as simple as you need to make it. As clear as you need to be able to say it. Don't say, well, I have 3 package offerings and I'm not sure which one. I'll send you a proposal and you can look at it and then you can let me decide. No, you need to be clear. Here's what I think you need. Okay, what is your budget? Great. We can do these things within that budget. Here is the price for the month. That's how confident and clear you need to be for people at the premium level to know that you can help them and that you're confident being able to help them. Confidence makes all the difference. You need to believe that you deserve better clients before those better clients will realize and notice you. So let's talk now about how to start attracting this kind of client. It's about how you act and interact when you're networking and connecting with business owners, which, of course, you should be doing every day. Speak clearly about what you do and who you do it for. Focus on outcomes and results, not on tasks. Have a structured onboarding process so you can tell them what comes next. Show confidence in your calls and all of your conversations. Communicate like a peer or like their colleague, not like their employee. There's a huge difference there. Set boundaries early and be sure to hold those boundaries. Use simple, strong, and clear language when you talk about your services. Raise your rates so your pricing reflects the level of support you offer. Don't just get the confidence and go with what you're charging now. Be sure that you are up-leveling every piece of your business if you're going to be adjusting everything that you're doing to work with higher level clients, right? Those premium clients. Premium clients want to feel taken care of. They want clarity and direction, and they want to know that you have a plan. I know I drive you crazy talking about checklists, but your plan is your checklist. If you make up a detailed checklist, those are the steps that you need to take to do the thing, to get that result or that outcome for your clients. It is your plan. And once you have it, you can clearly convey that plan to your clients. When it's in writing, it is clear. I so highly recommend doing checklists and procedures for every single task that you do and combine them into projects and packages and all that fun stuff. It helps you price your services properly, but it also helps you define what you do for your clients and what they need to do too, because we need stuff from them to do our stuff, right? So here's the mindset shift for you. Premium pricing doesn't push the right clients away. It pulls the right clients closer. That's probably a writer downer. When someone invests more, they show up differently. They respect your time, they ask better questions, they follow your processes, and they trust your recommendations. Working with clients like that is so much easier, and it's definitely more enjoyable. And it also creates more room in your calendar and more revenue in your business. Premium pricing is not just about earning more money. It's about creating that sustainable, respectful, long-term client relationship that I think we all want. I love working with clients on a long-term basis. I think it's a whole lot easier than trying to find a client every time you turn around. And it might feel scary to wonder if someone's going to pay you that number that you've come up with. But all you need is that first client to say yes. And then it is so easy to repeat over and over and over again. All you need is that first yes. Let's circle back to today's quote. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Premium clients understand this very, very deeply. They are not making decisions based on a number. They're deciding based on the value, the results, and the relationship. I just need someone who can help me launch my program. I don't have time to do my marketing. I need someone to take my stuff and run with it. I can't manage my books myself. It takes me too long, and I don't even know how. I need someone experienced to do it for me. When you position yourself as a confident, capable VA who delivers real support and real outcomes, your clients are going to find you. They will trust you, and they will invest in you. And they're going to pay those premium prices, not because you're expensive, because you're valuable and you're clear in what they get. If today's episode helped you rethink who you're meant to work with, I would really love for you to share it with another VA who needs this message too. Share the podcast episode. And always, if you want support in stepping into this version of you, this version of your business, my programs and workshops are designed to help make you confident, sustainable progress every single week. Please connect with me at yourvamentor.com/links. I'm here to help. Say it with me. It's the only reason I'm here at all is to help you become a ridiculously good virtual assistant. However, that's all I've got for you this week. I'll see you next time.